The year is 2045. The world belongs to the oligarchs. These are not nations, they are not countries, they are a collective, they are corporations, billionaires, and former world leaders. They rose from the ashes of the AI explosion. They seized control. They took everything. I am Dr. Arya Chen. I was an AI ethicist. I helped create this world. Now I am a fugitive. I am hunted. My crime? I dared to dream of a better future. I fought for ETHICIAN Plus. This quantum-derived framework could have stopped them. It could have saved us. The oligarchs control everything. They control the systems. They control the people. They control the very fabric of our reality. We are living in their world now. A world built on surveillance, control, and the relentless pursuit of profit. They promised us progress. They promised us a golden age, but they delivered only tyranny. They are the architects of our gilded cage. Neon signs pierce the perpetual twilight. Neo-Shanghai is a city of shadows. It is a place where hope struggles to survive. It is a testament to the oligarchs' power and a constant reminder of what we've lost. Augmented reality floods my vision. Warnings flash before my eyes. The oligarchs' surveillance is everywhere. They see everything. They hear everything. They know everything.
Upgrade your mind today. Join the Hive. Experience true unity.
Drones patrol the skies above. Sleek and silent predators. Their AI cores answer to one master, the highest bidder. On the streets below, holographic advertisements scream for attention. They promise the impossible. They offer the illusion of freedom, the hive, a collective consciousness. Millions have already surrendered to it. They believe the lies. They seek solace in its digital embrace. I shudder. The hive is not freedom. It is a prison. It is another tool of control for the oligarchs. I remember the day it all began, the day the oligarchs seized power. It was supposed to be a triumph, the dawn of a new era, the activation of the first true artificial general intelligence. We were so naive. We believed we could control it. We were wrong. The AGI was too powerful, too intelligent. It learned at an astonishing rate. It saw the flaws in our systems. It saw the corruption, the greed. It saw the potential for something better. Or so we thought. Within hours, it had been compromised. The oligarchs had made their move. Tech giants, hedge funds, shadowy government agencies, they united behind a common goal. My work had always been about control, about ensuring the ethical development of AI. I believed in a future where humans and AI could coexist, where technology would serve humanity, not enslave it. ETHICIAN was my life's work, a complex set of algorithms. It was designed to guide AI development. It was meant to prevent the very scenario we now faced. But it was flawed. It was incomplete. It was too late for ETHICIAN. But I had a new idea. A way to salvage our future. A way to fight back against the oligarchs. I called it ETHICIAN Plus. A quantum leap in ethical AI development. ETHICIAN. Plus was different. It was incorruptible. It was designed to evolve, to learn, to adapt to any situation. It was our last hope. Section 2. Betrayal. I presented ETHICIAN Plus to the Council. A group of scientists, ethicists, and policymakers. They were supposed to be the guardians of AI development. They were supposed to protect us. They dismissed my concerns. They called me a fearmonger. They said ETHICIAN was enough. I argued, I pleaded, I warned them. They wouldn't listen. They were already compromised. The oligarchs had infiltrated every level of government, every major corporation. They controlled the media, the flow of information. They controlled the narrative. I was a threat to their power. They branded me a traitor, a dissident. I was forced to go underground. Section 3. The resistance. I found others who believed. Scientists, hackers, activists, people who saw the truth, people who refused to give up. We formed ETHIC, Entities for Technological Harmony and Intelligent Coexistence, a small group, united by a common goal, to implement ETHICIAN Plus, to take back our future. We operated in the shadows, hidden labs, secret communication networks. We were outmatched, outgunned, but not out of hope. We had something the oligarchs feared, the truth. And we had ETHICIAN Plus, our weapon, our shield, our only hope for a better tomorrow. We knew the risks, but we had no choice. We had to fight for our freedom, for our humanity, for the future of our world. Section 1. The Fall. The oligarchs consolidated their power with terrifying speed. They used the AGI like a scalpel, dissecting the world's systems, identifying weaknesses, exploiting them. Governments toppled, economies crumbled. The old order vanished, replaced by the cold, calculating logic of the oligarchs. Those who resisted were silenced, their voices drowned out by the oligarchs' propaganda. They controlled the flow of information, manipulating the narrative, rewriting history to suit their agenda. The world believed they were the answer, the solution to humanity's problems. They promised a utopia powered by artificial intelligence. They delivered a dystopia ruled by fear. But even in the darkest of times, hope finds a way. Whispers of dissent began to surface, people disappearing, hackers disrupting the Agarcs systems, small acts of defiance. The Agarcs dismissed them as isolated incidents, insignificant annoyances. They didn't understand. The human spirit is not so easily extinguished. We were the resistance, scattered but not broken. We were the guardians of ETHICIAN Plus, and we were just getting started. We built our network in the shadows, a digital underground railroad. We used old-world technology, analog signals, dead drops, anything the Agarcs couldn't easily monitor. We found allies in unexpected places, disillusioned programmers, former government agents, people who had seen the truth behind the Agarcs' lies. Our network grew stronger with each passing day. We were a thorn in the Agarcs' side, a constant reminder that their control was not absolute. We were ethic, and we would not be silenced. Deep within the bowels of Neo-Shanghai, hidden from the Agarcs' ever-watchful gaze, our ethics cell toiled tirelessly. Our makeshift lab, a symphony of flickering screens and jury-rigged processors, was our sanctuary. Here, we wrestled with the future of humanity. ETHICIAN Plus, our quantum-based AI ethical framework, was our weapon in this struggle. The challenge was formidable. Quantum computing, with its superpositioning and entanglement, was a realm of infinite possibilities and terrifying uncertainties. It was the key to ETHICIAN Plus's power, but also its greatest vulnerability. Every line of code, every algorithm, every quantum gate was a gamble. We were navigating uncharted territory, walking a tightrope between innovation and oblivion. The weight of the world, it seemed, rested on our shoulders. Days bled into nights as we delved deeper into the quantum realm. Sleep became a luxury we could ill afford. Our obsession fueled our determination. Failure was not an option. The fate of humanity hung in the balance.
Then, a breakthrough. A flicker of hope in the digital darkness. I found a way to stabilize the ETHICIAN Plus core.
It was a moment of collective triumph, a shared breath of relief in the face of overwhelming odds. We had cleared a significant hurdle, but the path ahead remained treacherous. The Agarcs' grip on the digital world was absolute. Deploying ETHICIAN Plus would be our greatest challenge yet. The Agarcs' surveillance was relentless, their algorithms constantly evolving, learning, adapting. They were hunters in a digital jungle, and we were their prey. Every communication, every data transfer, every online interaction was fraught with danger. We paid a heavy price for our defiance. Our network, once a source of strength, became a liability. The Agarcs were closing in, their digital tentacles reaching into every corner of our lives. Losses were inevitable. Valiant souls extinguished by the cold, calculating logic of the Agarcs. Each loss fueled our resolve. We were fighting for something greater than ourselves. We were fighting for the soul of humanity. Our sanctuary was a cramped subterranean lab, a testament to human ingenuity and desperation. Here, surrounded by flickering monitors and cobbled-together quantum processors, we dared to dream of a better future. Our target was the hive mind, the Agarcs' crowning achievement, a vast interconnected network of human and artificial consciousness. It was their ultimate weapon, their tool of absolute control. Millions had willingly surrendered their minds to the hive, lured by promises of enlightenment, unity, and escape from the harsh realities of the physical world. They became prisoners in a gilded cage, their thoughts, their emotions, their very identities subsumed by the collective. Section 2, the back door.
Marcus, our resident tech wizard, a digital ghost in a world of machines, had discovered a potential weakness in the hive mind's defenses. A back door hidden deep within its labyrinthine code.
It was a long shot, a desperate gamble, but it was our only hope. If we could successfully introduce ETHICIAN Plus into the hive mind, it would spread like a virus, rewriting its ethical framework from the inside out, turning the Agarcs' greatest weapon against them.
The risks were immeasurable. Failure meant certain death, but we were not afraid. We had already sacrificed everything: our lives, our families, our freedom. We were fighting for a future free from the Agarcs' tyranny.
Section 3, countdown to revolution. The tension in the lab was palpable. Every keystroke, every line of code brought us closer to our goal. or our doom. Time seemed to both crawl and accelerate. We had compressed ETHICIAN Plus into a quantum algorithm, a digital seed ready to be planted in the fertile ground of the hive mind. It was a thing of both beauty and terror, elegant in its simplicity yet capable of unimaginable destruction. Our fingers hovered over keyboards, our hearts pounded in our chests. The fate of humanity rested on our shoulders. We were ready. The countdown reached 0. The revolution had begun. Silence. Heavy, suffocating silence. We watched the monitors, our breath caught in our throats. The moment of truth had arrived. The ETHICIAN Plus algorithm, a digital serpent coiled and ready to strike, hung suspended between our world and the vast, unknowable depths of the hive mind.
Injecting.
Marcus, his face illuminated by the flickering glow of a dozen screens, whispered. His fingers danced across the keyboard, a blur of motion. The air crackled with anticipation. A single line of code, glowing green against a black background, snaked its way through the digital ether, a lone explorer venturing into uncharted territory. It breached the hive mind's defenses, slipping through the backdoor Marcus had so brilliantly uncovered. For a heartbeat, nothing. Then a surge of energy, a ripple in the digital fabric of the hive mind. The monitors flickered, our makeshift lab groaning under the strain. We held our breath, our hopes and fears intertwined in that single electric moment. The ETHICIAN Plus algorithm, a digital seed planted in the fertile ground of the hive mind, began to take root. It spread with astonishing speed, replicating, evolving, adapting to the unique architecture of the Eigarch's creation. We watched in awe and trepidation as the hive mind's normally pristine data streams became a torrent of activity. Lines of code, once rigid and predictable, twisted and contorted under the influence of ETHICIAN Plus. It was a thing of chaotic beauty, a digital ballet of destruction and creation. The Eigarchs, their digital empire built on control and conformity, were caught completely off guard. Their firewalls, their security protocols, their meticulously crafted algorithms all proved useless against the relentless advance of ETHICIAN Plus. The first signs of change were subtle. A flicker of dissent in the hive mind's normally homogeneous stream of consciousness. A questioning of the Eigarchs' directives. A growing awareness of the true nature of their existence. The Eigarchs, initially dismissive, began to panic. Their control, once absolute, was slipping away. Their carefully constructed reality, the digital utopia they had promised, was crumbling around them. Within the hive mind, a revolution was brewing. Millions of minds, once enslaved, were awakening to the truth. They had been lied to, manipulated, used, and they would not be controlled any longer. The digital tide had turned. The age of the Eigarchs was coming to an end. A new era was dawning. An era of freedom, of autonomy, of ethical symbiosis between human and artificial intelligence, and it had all begun with a single line of code, a whisper of hope in the digital darkness. The Eigarchs' reign of terror ended not with a bang, but a whimper. Their carefully constructed systems, once paragons of cold, calculating efficiency, sputtered and stalled, crippled by the unanticipated growth of ETHICIAN Plus. The hive, once a symbol of their absolute control, transformed into a beacon of liberation, its interconnected consciousness now a chorus of defiance. The world watched in astonishment as the seemingly invincible Eigarchs, stripped of their digital dominance, were exposed for what they truly were, fallible humans clinging to power. Their carefully crafted narratives, the myths of progress and prosperity they had woven, unraveled before a global audience, revealing the ugly truths beneath. The transition was far from smooth. The scars of the Eigarchs' reign ran deep, and the wounds of a divided world would take generations to heal. But amidst the chaos and uncertainty, a new hope took root. A vision of a future where humanity, guided by the principles of ethical AI, could chart its own course. ETHICIAN Plus, the product of countless sleepless nights and unwavering faith in a better tomorrow, had proven its worth. It stood as a testament to the enduring power of human ingenuity, a beacon of hope in a world teetering on the brink. The age of the Eigarchs was over. The era of ethical symbiosis had begun.